So guys, welcome to another FIFA Mobile Season 2 video on the channel, and today is dedicated to the FIFA Mobile version of the Weekend League, also known as TOTW. I did have a live commentary set up for this. It was a pretty long one at that, and unfortunately the audio didn't record. Honestly, me and technology at the moment doesn't seem to want to work out. But as you can see there, one of the main prizes for this Weekend League is to pick up that special Alex Sandro card. Now, I aim to get 12 wins minimum. That was the aim at the end of this. Now, did it work out that way? No, it didn't. It's safe to say it really didn't work out that way. It wasn't the fact that I was bad. It was a fair few factors that affected what went on here. But as you can see, this is the first game I played, and it's safe to say we started off positively. But really thought that this was going to be our Weekend League, but it just didn't seem to work out that way, and there's a fair few reasons why, which I'll get into. If you guys are new to the channel, I recommend subscribing. If you do enjoy the video, smash the like button, comment your thoughts down below, and let me know whether you qualified and how your Weekend League went, because honestly, this Weekend League was nearly as aggressive and made me as much angry as when I played the console version of the Weekend League. So it was pretty ridiculous. Now, the difference between this Weekend League and the console version is there's only 15 games to play. I had 60 world-class tokens, well 63 world-class tickets, or whatever you wanted to call it, from the Versus Attack, which ended up being the ones you needed to get the qualification for the Weekend League. And you could play all 15 matches, which was good, because honestly I did wonder if I needed to play a lot more matches to play the full 15, but apparently not. So as you can see here, this was my first game, and it was a pretty solid start. We were smacking this kid left, right and centre, and what ended up happening was, well, there was so many things that went wrong. So many things that went wrong. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't even turn around and say they were my fault. I'd say I was robbed. And I'm not going to say that as to why I was robbed, because you will see in a minute, or at least part of this video, to the point of where I was robbed. So this was my second game, right? This kid didn't have as good as a team as me, and the expectation was that I'd get a fair few great chances. Was that the case? No. With Weekend League at the moment, it seems your great chances aren't that great chances, and for some reason I think this kid ended up getting something like 2 great chances and I had 4. Well, if I'm like 5 ratings or 4 ratings or something like that higher, the expectation would be that I would have a lot more great chances at least than just 2. And as you can see there, for some reason, when I was using Neymar this weekend, he decided that every shot he wanted to do would hit the crossbar and bounce straight back out. Gabriel, would I turn around and say he was much better? No, I wouldn't, because he kept hitting the post just as much. It didn't seem like my team wanted to play for me. It was ridiculous. I thought to myself, it's fine though, because obviously I can afford to lose 3 games and it'll all be good. But did that work out in the best way? Probably not, no. You're going to see a lot of highlights. You're going to see a lot of things. You're also going to see my rewards at the end of this. So, yeah, it's going to be a pretty crazy one. I was planning to do such a long video for this. I was going to literally record. Oh, I did actually record every single one of my games to show you guys. And it was going to be really good. And hopefully next week, if all goes well, I might even do a face cam for it. I can wake up on Saturday morning or something like that. Maybe I can do that and get a video out to you guys. But basically, if you guys want to see that, smash the like button, and it lets me know that you actually want to see a full Weekend League with face cam of me probably losing my mind. But it's called tournament on this, so for now we'll just call it tournament. But as you can see, that game didn't work out in the best way for me, which was pretty ridiculous. I don't understand how I managed to lose it. I really don't. He was matching every single one of my goals left, right and centre, and as you can see in this one, we're not even faring much better. Like, I don't understand why I struggled so badly this Weekend League. I feel next week, when there's a lot of teams with higher ratings, it's going to become a real struggle, to say the least. But hopefully I can get some upgrades on my team by next Weekend League. I'd hope so, at least. And if I have to play it on a Sunday and that's it, then so be it. But hopefully I don't have to. As you can see here, this was a pretty solid game for me. Like, I had these games where there was no rhyme or reason to it, guys. I'd end up winning one game, I'd lose the next game. I'd end up smashing a kid, like 7-0 or something, and then I'd end up losing 2-1 to another. Like, there was generally no rhyme or reason to what was going on with this weekend league for me. Like, it was just ridiculous. Like, as you can see, 7-2 there. That was it. That was the final scoreline, I think. Actually, no, it was 8-2. Right? It was 8-2. Like, I was actually beating kids. Like, it was no hassle. It was 9-2. It was 9-2, guys. I didn't even think I scored that many goals. It was 9-2 against this poor kid. And you turn around and say, yeah, Logic, you should end up smacking kids up with your rated team. I'm going to not even lie to you. The scenes that I played against, and this is what you need to see right now. Poor internet connection, right? I was 2-1 up. I went to score my goal, and I got server disconnected. Now, you should be able to go straight back into the game and play again, right? That should happen. You should be able to go straight back into the game, and you should be able to continue it, which I should have done. So I went back into the game. It crashed again, guys. My app then crashed. I had to go back into it, and then when I loaded the game back up, you're witnessing what I'm witnessing here. It was 1 minute. It literally loaded me into a fresh game, but in that fresh game, I was already 2-0 down, and I had 1 minute 30 to play. Like, are you joking me? When I said I was cheated, and I mean cheated, out of my rewards this weekend league, this is the proof I was cheated out of my rewards. How on earth have they put me not in the same game I was playing, but in another one where I was 2-0 down, right? I was 2-0 down, and I had 1 minute 30 to try and score the goals against it. He had an 81 rated team, right? They gave me 3 great chances. Did I finish in those 3 great chances? No, I didn't, but that's not the point, guys. That is not the point. The point is, I have been robbed. I've been absolutely robbed. At this point, right, the disconnect put me at 3 losses, right? Then putting me in that game with that kid who was already 2-0 up somehow, right? That was the final straw. That was what cost me my Sandro. Now, did I lose any of the other games I played? No. This is what you're witnessing now was my final game, and that was to get me. And as you see there, it almost disconnected me again, right? And I'm telling you now, my internet's not bad, so I don't know what was going on there, right? But what you're seeing now was my final game, and this final game was in order to win the 9th win prize. So the 9 win prize. I had literally so many games I could have played to win. And the worst thing about it, right? If I play, I've got another spare game right now. If I play again, I would have 10 wins, right? I can see it happening. I don't think I'd lose. So what that means is those 2 games where I got disconnected, and then I also got basically robbed by being 2-0 down before I'd even started. That's what cost me my Sandro. So you're witnessing it here. This was the final game needed to win the 9 wins. So, as you can see, I won it quite comfortably. So, I should have as well, really. But, 10-4 was what was on the clock. At this point, I literally felt like crying because I'd been robbed of the player I could have had this weekend. That is it. As you can see there, I won that pretty smoothly, and I should have. In most games, my counter-attacks and my great chances were not coming through, which is what cost me. But as you can see here, I got my 9 wins and had 1 match remaining, which is very frustrating. But, nevertheless, guys, you now get to see what I ended up winning. I missed out on that Sandro, and now I'm not going to say that I'm gutted. I am a bit, but I'm not going to turn around and say it was a real killer because maybe I'll never end up using him. But as you can see here, this is what we got from the tournament reward: 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. Pretty good. A load of training XP. Probably going to come in use when I'm training up my players, which is good. But this was what was really good. I think for 6 wins, this is an insane reward, guys. I'm telling you. Look at this. 23 items in a pack. There were so many items in that pack, it was actually making the pack lag. Work that one out. How ridiculous is that? It was so many items in this pack that it made the pack lag. I felt as if it had every single skill boost in there, like to go that is there. I think that is literally it. I think they had every single one of them. So for 6 wins, if you get 6 wins per weekend, that's a really good reward. I'm not even going to joke about. And if you get up to FIFA Champion and you get that weekend league reward, that's pretty good. Even the first one for only winning 3 matches, that's a pretty good reward. So, my overview of Weekend League, pretty good. But, I really do feel I was robbed this Weekend League. maybe lower the wins that it takes to get Alexandro. That would be fantastic. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like button, comment your thoughts down below. I do feel I was robbed there, but nevertheless, you know, if you did enjoy the video, also subscribe for more content, and maybe next week I'll do a full live com. Catch you guys as always in the next video. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.